Hello everybody, it's that time of year again, where we put aside our love of cat videos in the name of charity. This year I've decided to support a UK-based charity called First Story, an organization that aims to nurture and develop young people's creative writing, particularly in areas of disadvantage. But instead of just standing here and talking about the organization, I'm going to share some of my own writing in an attempt to inspire others to write and understand the significance writing can have in a person's life. In the piece you're about to hear, I've used a prompt for a writing competition that First Story currently has going on, the theme of which being echoes. Enjoy, and happy Project for Awesome.
One sound, in perfect repetition, is all I can hear from the secluded mountaintop. Hello, hello, hello! Someone unseen calls into the void, hoping, if not praying, that someone is listening. Instinctively, I decide to call back, to make my voice heard. And so I say the only thing I can think to say. Hello. And it echoes, of course. My voice, my quivering, quiet voice is speaking volumes louder than ever before. The reply comes a moment later. How are you? The voice rings over and over again in my ear. I respond that I'm good and pose the same question to them. We're conversing now. Myself and this stranger whom I've never met and probably never will are having a conversation. The voice, it's obvious now that it's a female voice, answers that she is good. Both of us good. What are the odds? In actuality, the odds are rather high. The majority of people, regardless of how they're actually doing, will say that they're good, or that they're fine, or okay. We all guard our emotions so heavily, never letting anyone see who we truly are or what we truly feel. That's how society is. We don't share our emotions if we can help it. You could spend your whole life alone, not really conversing or connecting with anyone, until one day you step onto a mountain and speak into the wind. I wonder if the other person feels the same, or if they're just some bored kid who just learned about echoes. I decided I should test it, and so at the top of my lungs I yell, "Are you lonely?" I feel like an idiot the second the words leave my mouth, but once they're out in the world, there's nothing I can do but wait for a reply. This time, the answer takes a bit longer, but eventually the same smooth female voice comes down from the heavens. Yes! I can't believe it. She answered, and she understood, but more importantly, she was lonely. Suddenly I felt for her. I forgot all about my own loneliness and depression, put all my energy into focusing on her. Who was she? Why was she lonely? What was her life like? I wanted to help her, to wrap her in a warm blanket and keep her safe. And so I yelled, "Do you want to be my friend?" Her reply was an immediate yes. And that was that. We were friends. I never met her or even asked her name. Those things weren't important to our friendship. Instead, we would talk via echo, conversing wildly about anything in our lives. School, work, parents, whatever came up was fair game. We would make plans to come back and talk at specific times, and I made a point of never being late, because I couldn't bear the thought of her calling into the distance and hearing nothing but the wind in response.